automatically and free shipping and handling. So if you're in a skincare rut, if your skin just doesn't look great these days, if it looks lackluster, if it's parched, this is one of the most hydrating products that Perlier makes. It is their Hydrozone line. So you're getting not only a unique delivery system, but it's gonna parch that dry skin. And when you have dry skin, guess what? You look older, right? Think about a crinkly little raisin. What happens when you soak it in water? It gets nice and juicy and plump. Same thing with your skin. Try this out today. This is simplifying your beauty routine day or night. Sale price over 50% off. So I can't believe that I've got him live in the studio. Skip, it's been lonely without you. Prince Skip Borghese, of course. Skip is always with his mama. Today, we only have you. I'll settle for that. I'm kidding.
It's okay. It's okay.
You.
Listen, you make me feel like I'm right at home, having a conversation with my wife. You know, that's how I feel right now. This is just, you know, being teased and yeah. Anyway, thank you. And no, it's really interesting to be back. The first time I was back was, you know, a month ago.
That's right.
I didn't even know which camera to look at anymore. I didn't know who to speak to.
It's so strange, right?
So strange, yeah.
We don't know what to do. We don't know where to stand. We don't know what to do with our hands.
I know. Is my collar okay? Anyway, look, it's really great to be back, and it's great to use this opportunity to launch the comeback of the Hydrozone. This is a brand new product. This is a worldwide launch. You guys have it before. We're launching it in Europe. This is our first ever day and night cream. Soft, beautiful, super powerful. We call it the Smart Hydrator. Why? This has shown, let me start back. The history in Hydrozone has been tremendous because we've always used trehalose, which is a plant that can go 50 years without water. It basically shrinks up. It rolls around the desert. When it finds moisture, it's got a really low root system. It can rehydrate quickly. It holds water like a camel for years and years and years. That trehalose is in here. What we've done to relaunch our product is we've added the living stone. Both the living stone and the trehalose are prodigy in nature. They're survivors in nature. They need very little moisture because they trap and hold the moisture, and they deliver it where it needs to go on the skin. So what we can say about this is that this is not just a smart hydrator, but it restores the proper hydration on your skin where your skin needs it. That is a proven, clinically shown, resulted feature and benefit about this product. What does that mean? Some of us have an oily T-zone. Some of us has dry spots that tend to dry faster on the skin, especially underneath the eye. It's been tested for sensitivity under the eye, so safe to use there too. It means that when I put this on in the morning or at night, I am sure that the cream is hydrating where my skin needs it. And as the day goes on, if you have patches of dry skin and your moisturizer hasn't been able to give you what you need, this will release hydration where your skin needs it. It is totally unique in nature.
And I love this because sometimes when you are really parched or really dry, I am all the time really dry. I think like after 40, it's over. For like women and men, we start getting so dry.
Prime when we're 50.
I know, no. I'm saying like, we just get dry.
Our skin stops functioning the way it did when we were 20.
Right. Oh, no, I'm better. I am happier now than I was in my 20s. I'm just saying. But I'm saying that your skin, you know, sometimes to get that quench, that moisture, that cool drink of, you know, hydration for your skin, sometimes it is really thick and greasy and you just don't feel, maybe you just don't like the way it feels on your skin. With Hydrozone, it's why it's become, it's always a favorite with the Perlier collection. It is for the driest skin out there. And I love the price today because Skip, typically to try this, to try something new, this would be $60. Today we're at $26.95. That's like a 50% off today, or over 50% off, to try something that is delightful on the skin. It's not thick, it's not greasy, it's not cakey, and it is super advanced in delivery.
Super advanced in delivery, and our skin needs different levels of hydration in the morning when you wake up, at night when you go to sleep. What have you done throughout the day? Have you been gardening? Have you been outside? Have you been inside? We've even added a high level of vitamin E in here to be your free radical, right? So your free radical attacks what's damaged in the skin, right? Free radicals attack and cause damage to the skin. Vitamin E is an antioxidant, so it slows down see, I don't know what camera to look at. I'm so discombobulated.
See the little light Skip on the top?
I know, it's moving around so fast. I feel like I'm, you know.
He's rusty.
At a different
We're rusty.
show. I'm rusty.
We're all rusty, by the way, even the hosts.
It's really interesting to see a product that delivers that to where it needs it the most. And how many moisturizers do that? They generally treat the skin completely evenly, and our issues like makeup tend to, you know, show a little more in the afternoon, especially in those dry areas. The patch on your cheek, the patch on maybe underneath your eye. If you have a T-zone, you don't normally want to put a moisturizer on, but you need to because your skin still needs to be hydrated. This also, unlike our old Hydrozone, this is brand new. We're launching it now, new and improved, helps with firmness, short and long term. Helps with radiation, brightness, because you're super hydrating, so you're actually providing your skin all the nutrients that it needs to give you that little brightness. Hydration we talked about. How about suppleness? How about wrinkles?
A little bounce, the cush.
Hydrated. Exactly. So this is such a unique moisturizer. If you've been unhappy with your moisturizers at home, try this. All I ask you to do is put this on first when you come out, when you wake up or go to sleep. After you cleanse on dry skin, you're gonna put this moisturizer on. This will calibrate itself on your skin. No fragrance, no.
You know what? That is something that so many people ask for.
No
You'd
alcohol
be
or
surprised.
fragrance. Yeah. No fragrance or alcohol, especially at night when you go to bed. You want to feel clean when you want to go to bed, right?
If you put on a fragrance before bed sometimes, it's happened to me where I can't even sleep sometimes.
You gotta get
You're just
back
like
up.
all
You're so
night,
annoyed.
I'm like smelling myself. Here's the thing, it's light, it's beautiful, but it's doing the job. If you want hydration, if you're really dry, if you're really parched, you still don't want thick and greasy and cakey, and you don't want to stick to your pillowcase. Try this out today. It's an easy way to simplify the routine, but to put that moisture back. And you know, after summer, we need hydration, but heading into winter too, we close the windows, we crank the heat up. Oh, your skin is begging for mercy. 2.5 minutes left here. Remember, over 50% off today. So you got nothing to lose. Try it out today. $8.98 on any debit or credit card. This is luxury Italian Bath and Body, and your family's been doing this for quite some time. This is not the first rodeo, my friend.
It's, you know, I'm lucky to be born in our family because we're talking generations of skincare and beauty. And I grew up around this. I mean, this is something that's just natural for us. And I went to work outside of the family business when I first started, but then quickly realized I was crazy and I had to come back. And my dad taught me everything I knew, and now we're here. And what I love about it is really the science. That's really what turns me on more than anything else. There's so much emotion, there's so much confusion, there's cosmetic confusion. We use 13 different products. We don't know if we're causing the problems or not. So we really want to take you through a process where we test everything before we do. This company is over 100 years old. Perlier has been all over the world for the last 80 years. We entered the US market 50 years ago in every department store in the United States of America. So this is not new, but what we do for you is really different, right? Where this is a worldwide launch exclusive at HSN for the next 4 to 6 months. I forget how long you guys get it for. We're just launching it now. Listen to me, a moisturizer that hydrates your skin where your skin needs it. A moisturizer that we have the right to say, a smart moisturizer that restores the right hydration. You don't want to overhydrate your skin. That can cause problems. You don't want to underhydrate your skin. That can cause problems. But how are we to measure what is the right hydration? We can't feel what's inside our skin. So let the product go into your skin, understand where you're starting, how do you balance that moisture, right? Like, have you ever thought of that? If this side is not as moisturized, I'm not the guy to go back to my home from work, reapply a moisturizer on. I want my moisturizer to fulfill the need that this part of my skin needs versus here where I don't need it. Because if I overhydrate, I'm actually damaging my skin. And then you take a look at every single person who was part of the clinical studies, 100% of them agreed on every single level. Hydration, how fast it got absorbed, how it was so pleasant when it did go on the skin, how it didn't feel greasy, how it moisturized, how it provided continuous hydration. Actually, we have clinical studies that this provides 24 hours of hydration with one single application.
So let's talk about some of the reasons we love this product. Now, of course, if you only trust your skin to brands that, you know, not the no-name brands, brands that have been around, that have a legacy, we're talking about luxury Italian bath and body with a brand that you trust and love. This is Perlier. This is a global brand, and this is their Hydrozone collection. Essentially, if you've got the driest skin out there, this is never greasy, this is never sticky, this is never tacky. It is so hydrating and still remarkably feels lightweight. It has ingredients in it that have been known for centuries to basically bind that moisture to the skin. But just because Perlier has a legacy, I don't want you to think, well, then, you know, maybe they're not up to cutting edge standards in skincare. Absolutely, the delivery is just as important as those ingredients. So it knows where to hydrate. It's like a delayed delivery system. You will have all day hydration, zero fragrance in this, zero alcohol. Your skin will love that quench, and that is just some of the reasons we love this product. And we do have to wrap this up, Skip. So we do have to talk about single or auto ship available.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people, if you have that dry skin, I'm talking to you, lock in that price. It's over 50% off today. It's typically $59 and change. Today we're at $26.95.